Hey everybody, it is Monday, February the 24th. We had a really beautiful weekend here weather-wise. Yogi had a birthday.
Another year better.
28, right?
Yeah, 20.
I think.
28 years old.
Yeah. That's the one I celebrated anyways. And it's a good hangout anyways. Reviews starting today. So for the next basically 2 months, we're in reviews and looking forward to catching up with a lot of you. I know a few of you, we went back and forth. Obviously, it's tough just during season finding the time, but we do find them really, really beneficial, and especially if we can get them done before the tax deadline, just to get on top of that stuff. Looking back, kind of not even just last week, the last couple of months, an interesting piece is just these international markets have been just kind of quietly outperforming the U.S.
Yeah, just one of those things. So, and I was just looking at the numbers this morning, right? After the U.S. pulls back roughly 2% last week, the S&P 500, you kind of take a look at it, and U.S. markets are largely flat for the most part, depending on the benchmark you're looking at. Whereas a lot of global markets are having like a nice year, right? So Europe's up almost 6%. Many other parts, China's having a really nice year. But just a lot of global markets outside of the U.S. are having a nice year, and it's like, why might that be the case? And it's kind of timely, right? So one of the slides that we're actually going over in the reviews for this review period, the economic commentary, we touch on just like the historical valuations, right, of the U.S. market, like international developed markets, as well as like emerging markets, over the last 30, 35 years. And you can't deny the fact on almost any valuation metric, like relatively speaking, the U.S. it's just more expensive than other markets, and considerably so. So, again, we don't, you always need to discount kind of what you read in terms of economic commentary. But just one quote I saw over the weekend, sentiment and positioning in the U.S. has been so extreme that this rotation can go a long way. And I tend to agree. And while for a lot of investors, having an overweight to the U.S. Makes a lot of sense. Most of the growth historically has come from the U.S. I just think in terms of a prudent, diversified allocation, just from a math standpoint, you want to have exposure from other parts of the globe. And so that's one of the things that we're going to be talking about in the reviews. So, and then this week we have NVIDIA earnings, which are always interesting, and the Fed's preferred metric, PCE inflation as well. So,
All right,
cool.
Everybody has a great week. Questions, comments, concerns?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Yogi.
Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah. Talk to you guys.